We are counting down the 10 wildest TV deals shaking up the internet, ranking everything from under $100 smart screens, perfect for dorm rooms, to jaw-dropping steals on giant 4K sets and premium displays once thought out of reach. These deals made the list for their unprecedented price drops, value leap, and sheer size per dollar, and some come with surprising trade-offs or catches. But which deal sets the new standard for TV bargains this year? Let us kick things off with the ultra-budget pick at number 10.
ONN 32-inch class high-definition smart LED TV is Walmart's invitation to the world of streaming on a shoestring. This is the television that turns a spare bedroom, dorm, or playroom into a Netflix zone for less than the price of a single dinner out. The secret to its price is that every part is stripped to the basics. Industry estimates put the panel itself around $19, with the total build cost hovering near $70. It is not just the hardware. The software is no frills too. Roku is built right in, so you are a few clicks from thousands of apps. Do not expect dazzling resolution. This is classic high definition, not 4K. Ports are limited, the sound is modest, and the plastics are as lightweight as the price tag. There is a trade-off in long-term value budget televisions like this, often use a bit more power in standby, and may not last as many years as pricier sets. Still, for anyone wanting a brand new smart television at the lowest possible price, this is the deal that sets the value. For shoppers ready to move beyond basic high-define, Walmart's ONN 43-inch class 4K Ultra High Defin Roku Smart TV lands like a mic drop in the value arena. This is where the numbers start to get wild. A 43-inch screen, full 4K resolution, and a price tag that hovers around $178. Just a few years ago, 4K at this size and price was a pipe dream. Industry records show the first 4K sets under $200 did not even appear until 2018. Now, Walmart's deal undercuts rival stores by as much as $70, making it one of the lowest-priced 4K TV sets ever offered new in the U.S. market. The jump from high definition to 4K is not subtle. With 4 times the pixels, streaming shows and sports look dramatically sharper, and the extra screen real estate means this TV fits right into a living room setup. Roku's built-in smart platform keeps things simple. So Netflix, Disney Plus, and YouTube are always a few clicks away. For families, roommates, or anyone wanting a big upgrade without a big spend, this is the deal that's turning heads and turning living rooms into home theaters for less than the price of a high-end dinner for two. TCL's 43-inch class 4K 2160p smart LED TV stands out as the value pick for buyers who want more than just a low price. They want a brand with a track record. At around $198, it is only about $20 more than Walmart's own ONN version. But that small difference carries weight. TCL has built a reputation for delivering reliable performance in the budget category, and it shows in the numbers. Resale data from online marketplaces reveal that TCL's 43-inch model typically sells about 15% higher than comparable no-name sets, and it tends to move faster when owners decide to upgrade. That is not just about brand snobbery. Buyers know they are getting a TV with a proven service history and regular firmware updates, which TCL pushes out twice a year on average. That means better long-term support for streaming apps and fewer headaches down the road. For shoppers, the assurance of a trusted brand at this price point makes the TCL 43-inch a smart bet. It wraps up the 43-inch tier with a blend of affordability, reliability, and peace of mind, setting the stage for the bigger screens and bolder features that come next. Families looking for a true living room upgrade find their sweet spot with the Hisense 58 in Class 4 QHD Smart TV R6 series. At around $238, this is the largest screen you can get, under $300 at Walmart, breaking down to just over $4 per inch. That is not a clearance fluke. It is a national rollback, with the price tag holding steady for about 48 hours on average before supplies run thin. For anyone who has ever tried to gather the whole crew for movie night or a big game, the difference between 43 and 58 in is no small leap. It is the kind of jump that turns a cramped couch huddle into a real home theater experience. Hisense, now one of the fastest growing TV brands in the US, has built its reputation on deals like this, delivering more screen for less money and making big screen streaming accessible to more households. The R6 series does not chase high-end features. It nails the basics: sharp 4K resolution, easy-to-use smart apps, and a size that fills out any mid-size living room. Rollback deals like this are designed to move stock fast, and history shows that once the price drops, the rush is on. Most locations sell out in less than 2 days. For families who want the biggest screen for the least spend, this Hisense 58in is the value king before you even start talking about premium picture upgrades. Quantum dot technology used to be reserved for high-end living rooms, but the TCL 55 in Q-Class 4K QLED Smart TV puts it within reach for under $300. This is where color science meets bargain hunting. Quantum dots, tiny semiconductors layered inside the panel, expand the color range far beyond what standard LED televisions can achieve. Independent lab tests peg this TCL's DCI-P 3 color coverage at about 95% compared to the 85% you will find on most basic LED televisions. That means richer reds, deeper greens, and a more lifelike picture, especially when streaming movies or playing HDR games. At $278, you are not just getting a bigger screen. You are getting a visible upgrade in picture quality. HDR content pops with more vibrancy, and the QLED panel handles bright daylight and dark room viewing with equal confidence. TCL's Q-Class also brings a touch of premium to the remote and menu system, making everyday use feel a notch above the entry-level crowd. For anyone debating whether QLED is worth the extra $40 over a standard LED, this deal is a clear yes for color lovers and binge watchers who want more than just a big rectangle on the wall. The TCL 55-inch Q-Class stands out as the sweet spot for mid-range buyers chasing the best color and performance per dollar, no lab coat required. For shoppers who want a truly big screen experience without crossing into four-figure territory, the Vizio 65-inch Quantum 4 QLED HDR Smart TV stands out as a headline grabber. At $378, it is one of the lowest prices ever seen for a 65-inch QLED set from a major brand, putting a wall-filling picture within reach for anyone upgrading the main room. The appeal is obvious: quantum dot color, 4K resolution, and HDR support. All features that were strictly premium just a few years ago, but there is a detail that can trip up even the most seasoned deal hunter. At this price, about 1 in 5 listings on Walmart's site are actually for restored units, refurbished TV sets that have been returned, repaired, and reboxed for resale. The difference is not always easy to spot, especially when searching fast during a flash sale. The fine print matters. New Vizio 65-inch Quantum TV sets come with a 30-day return window, while restored versions cut that in half to just 15 days. That means less time to spot hidden issues or decide if the TV fits your space. For buyers, the deal at $378 is a genuine steal if you double-check the condition label before checkout and know your return rights. The smart move is to pause and confirm you are getting brand new, not just new, to you. OLED used to be the holy grail for home theater fans, a luxury reserved for those willing to drop $2,000 or more for perfect blacks and cinematic color. But Walmart's latest deal on the LG OLED Evo AIC 54K Smart TV has rewritten the rulebook. For around $1,196, less than half the typical launch price, this set brings flagship display tech into striking distance. For anyone who's ever dreamed of a living room that rivals the local multiplex, the C5's OLED panel delivers true blacks that LED and even most QLEDs can't touch. Each pixel lights up or turns off by itself, so shadowy scenes stay inky and vibrant colors leap off the screen, movie nights turn dramatic, and gaming takes on a new intensity with near-instant response times and support for the latest consoles. LG Evo branding isn't just marketing. This generation pushes brightness and color further, earning high marks from calibration labs for both HDR pop and subtle detail in dark scenes. The real story behind the price drop lies in retail muscle. While neither Walmart nor LG has disclosed the details, industry analysts point to aggressive volume buying and seasonal deal-making akin as the forces behind this sub-$1,300 sticker. When a retailer as massive as Walmart negotiates a shipment of thousands of premium units, manufacturers often play ball to boost visibility and move inventory. The result is a price that is about 40% below what most other stores can offer, especially on a current year OLED. For anyone who has waited for the moment OLED would finally become mainstream, this is it. The LG C5 at Walmart is more than a deal. It's a ticket into the world of true flagship picture quality at a price that used to sound impossible. The Hisense U8 series Mini-LED OLED 4K smart TV hits the premium lane with a spec sheet that reads like a wish list for home theater fans and serious gamers. This isn't just about going bigger. It's about going brighter, sharper, and faster. Mini-LED tech is the headline here. Thousands of tiny backlights, each one independently dimmable, packed behind the screen in lab tests. The U8 pushes past 1,500 vignettes of peak brightness. Enough to make HDR movies and sports leap off the screen, even in a sunlit room that is a jump most OLED can't match. And it is the reason this set is a favorite for rooms where daylight is the enemy of contrast. Hisense does not just stop at raw brightness. Over 500 local dimming zones carve out deep blacks and crisp highlights, so you get punchy contrast without the blooming and washout that plagues cheaper LED sets. For gamers, the U8 brings input lag down to under 10 milliseconds, fast enough for Twitch shooters and next-generation consoles to feel buttery smooth high refresh rates, and full HDMI 2.1 support mean you are ready for 120Hz gameplay and VRR without compromise. At around $1,498, the U8 is a serious investment. But for buyers who want the best HDR performance without going Allen on OLED, it is the best brightness per dollar play at Walmart. While OLED sets like LG C5 dominate on black levels and cinematic drama, the U8's Mini-LED power is all about impact, blazing highlights, vivid color, and the kind of room-filling presence that makes movie nights and game days unforgettable. For anyone chasing the top end of TV tech without crossing into luxury pricing, the Hisense U8 series is the ultimate bright room champion, a 75-inch screen for under $398. Sounds like a pricing typo, but the Philips 75-inch class 4K Google TV Smart LED TV made that dream a reality for the lucky few who managed to grab one. The sheer size-to-dollar ratio is almost absurd. For $398, you get a wall-dominating display that would have cost over $1,000 just a few years ago. This is not a stripped-down, no-name knockoff. Philips, while less common in the United States TV market, brings a recognizable badge and the full Google TV experience built in. Streaming apps, voice search, and smart home controls are all there, ready to turn any living room into a digital playground. But the real story behind this deal is not just the price. It is the feeding frenzy that follows. As soon as the $398 price hit the Walmart site, automated checkout bots kicked into high gear. Discord servers buzzed with scripts ready to scoop up dozens of units before human shoppers could even refresh the page. According to internal vendor reports, bots captured about 60% of the initial online stock in the first 2 minutes. Walmart's anti-bot filters managed to claw back nearly a third of those orders, canceling 32% before shipping. Still, the damage was done. Resale listings for the Philips 75-inch flooded eBay and Facebook marketplace, with flippers asking $600 or more, sometimes successfully. For everyday buyers, this means the hunt for a $398 75-inch TV becomes a race against the clock and the code. Some lucky shoppers managed to check out in store where bot armies could not reach. Others joined the late-night refresh marathon hoping for a restock. The deal's viral appeal was not just about the price, but the wild chase and the sense of beating the system. In the end, the Philips 75 stands as the ultimate dollars per inch bargain if you could actually get your hands on one. For everyone else, it is a lesson in how online deal culture has become a battleground, where scarcity and speed matter just as much as the size of the screen. A98 in QLED 4K TV for under $1,000 sounds like a myth, but the TCL 98 in QLED 4K Google TV flash drop at Walmart turned that fantasy into a 3-hour reality. The original price sat at $1,798, already a bargain for a panel this size and specification, but the flash event slashed it to $998, setting off a digital stampede. This wasn't a slow trickle of sales. The moment the deal went live, word ricocheted across deal forums, Discord servers, and TikTok feeds. Walmart Plus members got the first crack with early access windows, giving subscribers a 5-hour head start. By the time the public link opened, inventory was already vanishing. In just 3 hours, every unit was gone. No rain checks, no restock, just a digital ghost town where a wall-sized TV had once been up for grabs. The mechanics behind this kind of flash deal are engineered for maximum buzz and minimum supply. Walmart's backend flagged bulk orders and rapid-fire checkouts, but bot network still managed to scoop up a chunk of the stock. The resale ripple hit instantly. By the next morning, listings for the TCL 98 appeared on eBay and Facebook Marketplace, with markups sometimes pushing $600 above the flash price. For buyers who managed a legitimate checkout, the challenge wasn't just speed. It was also knowing the checklist, confirm condition as new. Double-check the return window and keep an eye on delivery terms, since oversized freight can bring its own surprises. Deals like this are designed to break the internet, not just because of the headline price, but because they turn shopping into a high-stakes game. The combination of size, tech, and a price drop this steep is almost unheard of for a current-year QLED at retail. For anyone who landed one, it's a living room upgrade that borders on the absurd. A TV so big you'll need to measure your wall twice and your budget only once. For everyone else, it's a lesson in how fast the best deals can disappear and why flash drops have become the new frontier for deal hunters chasing the ultimate prize. Across all 10 deals, one pattern is clear. The line between premium tech and everyday affordability is vanishing. Whether it is a big brand OLED or a giant 4K screen, breakthrough pricing is now the norm, not the exception. As Walmart redefines what buyers expect, for their money, the real winner is anyone looking to upgrade. Because in today's TV market, value is no longer a compromise. The future of home entertainment is accessible. Subscribe the NextGen Picks hit, like and drop comments.